Hello. We have one more player yet to join. Smurgle is joining from Backpack. I don't know who he's replacing. I believe Crush is coming as well. So I have a... God, this Div 2 has been so scuffed. That the upper bracket final winners are... half their team is subs. I don't know what's going on, guys. I think it counts as a haircut. Cyborg hasn't been cut for months. Oh, Senator is joining. So Smurgle is subbing for... what's his face? Chero. Alright, no warm-up for Senator. Senator was just... I guess Senator just wanted to wait for 25 minutes. Watch screenshot in I'll do that in a minute, Alaya. Anyway, this is the Division 2 final. Big hype matchup here. I have no idea what the prize is for Division 2. But this will be a best of 5. Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry, I've just cut the sound. Oh, yeah, fixing the overlay. Sorry about that. We've missed the first minute pretty much, but that's alright. Because there'll be 5 games probably. Or maybe not. Belt's still up. Been up for like 10 seconds. There you go, 59 makes the jump. Tukra got the 100 armor. Tukra is a 100 armor player. The 100 armor aficionado. Ooh, 59 ducks under that combo. Actually, 1v2 again at this amp. Can't hit the shots. He's got backup though. Will go down. Got the amp quite far away from those 2 players though. And oh, Deity is 1 HP. He's massively overkilled by that sniper shot. But lots of health on the side of red. It's GVD to pick up the amp for blue team. Looking for kills. There we go. Oh, so much damage onto Tukra. I think he assumed he would have killed Tukra there, so he dodged immediately after hitting the shot and then realised that might have been a mistake. But able to hit the second and kills Tukra a second time with a headshot. Very nice. This belt. Oh, Zil jumps away from the belt. Bit of a misplay by Zil there. Maybe he didn't know the exact timing of the belt. And the belt goes to Smurgle. 2 frag lead for Team Tough Bitches. Which is probably the last time I'm going to say that giga cringe team name. That belt's just evaporated off Smurgle. And he's not having much luck with the combos. There we go. Tukra gets hit. And classic UT4 action, running out of ammo with the shock rifle. Keg goes the way of Tukra, but it's Zil picking up the amp. Going to cover the belt position. Something about 10 seconds. GVD eats a sniper. So does 59. 59's actually worked his way into a really good position here. He can effectively deny this belt if he's smart. Oh, but he's just missed Zil behind him to steal the belt. So good play by Zil. A 2-point lead for Tough Bitches is no longer 2 frag lead. Interesting. Switch back to Zill, he does have loads of armor. Quite a strong hit scan player is Zill, obviously a 2k4 player, so hit scan is his bread and butter. And he's aware when this amp is spawning. Definitely a player that has lots of TDM experience. Not a sort of traditional hard carry role, but will always be aware when items are spawning. And he's covered this amp grab for his teammate. Deity actually took a couple of shots there. But he's still got some stat. Ooh, GVD unable to get around the corner in time. Deity really patient on the amps, but actually goes in and just dies. That's why you need team support. And that's handed Senator the amp. Senator and 59 are the players to look out for in terms of damage on blue team. Senator, just in terms of raw aim, very, very strong.
Killing spree.
And he's had himself on the 100 armor. We'll get that without taking much damage. And leads down to 5. I think, to be honest, the story of this game might be that blue team are a bit more explosive and red team are a bit more explosive and they need the major items, maybe a bit more tactical in that sense. But blue team will be a strong and grinding play style that just gets kills in the sort of the minutes where there aren't many items up. The lead is still 5 though. Keg goes to Tukra. Amp's actually up. That's going to go to red team. Zill's there to pick it up. Decides not to try and buy the door. Probably a smart move. Oh my god, there's no way! GVD had no HP and he managed to get that kill. Luckily for red, they have another player in the back. That is the importance of team support there. Fortunately, Tukra not connecting. Oh my god. Spell is up. There we go, it goes to Deity. He's a very consistent player. Likes to take things slow and steady. But he can't find a gun at the moment. See, he doesn't want to waste this shield belt by running in without a gun. And he's managed to extricate himself. Oh, dodges for the rocket launcher. Actually eats the sniper shot. And nothing's up for a little while. The lead is down to 2 frags. In fact, tough bitches have overtaken. There we are, we're all tied up. This belt's coming up pretty soon in 10. 59 will get the 100. Keg goes to Senator. Belt goes to Deity. And the amp goes to Zill. So pretty even trades overall. In terms of the items. Amp generally very strong on this map, as I was discussing earlier. Zill not able to get those last shots. Had flashes of opportunity with these amps, but early in the game, perhaps not warmed up enough. Which is kind of... I think they probably are warmed up enough since we were 30 minutes late, but whatever. There we go, I moderated the chat. Meanwhile, Deity, he's picked up another belt. All 3 blue players have just spawned in front of him and he's got a rocket launcher. Senator headbutts a rocket. 59 probably going down here as well. Oh, sneaks away, possibly gets the keg. No. If that keg was spawned just a second earlier, then 59 gets it. Instead he's going to go down. Keg's still up. Goes to Tukra. He's been all over the keg this game. Senator gets the amp. This could be pretty big. Oh, but his teammate takes the sniper. And he's just eaten a shot. He needs to play this passively. It's a really strong position for an amp carrier to play defensively, but he drops. That's a mistake. Ends up working for him, though, as he catches Deity in the back. And he's secured his teammates the belt. A good amp run here. Despite the glass cannon nature of it. Smurgle got the belt. And this game is neck and neck. Let's have a look at the damage. Damage is pretty close. 100 armor is actually squarely in the hands of red team. And this is what I was saying about red, I think, needing to be a bit more tactical. Maybe don't have the frag power of blue, but generally better at getting on those items. There's also the fact that Smurgle is obviously subbing in here, so team play might be sacrificed slightly since he hasn't played with these guys. Oh no, he just walked into that bio. And he walked into the rest of the bio. Oh, Smurgle. He must be being paid off by red team to throw the game. Free kill by Deity onto Smurgle, and his teammate Zil has the amp. 10 seconds left in this amp run. And the game's still neck and neck. Need to inject some more energy into my cast because this is very close. This is a best of 5, of course. So maybe a sign of things to come. Could be a really close series. 100 armor's up. That's going to go to Tukra. Belt's coming up. Zil's in position. Let's watch him. He's going to make the jump. Really risky when there's 2 blue players there, but he had team support, so probably the right thing to do. And it's a 1 frag game now, 2 frag game. Zil madly dodging the link gun. Oh, but all that belt's gone, he just hasn't had an opportunity to do much damage. It's just been a bit too hectic. Smurgle gets the 100 armor. Zil's probably going to get this keg now. He will pick it up. 50's up, Smurgle's going to get that. And nobody's come to the belt. There we are. Oh, Smurgle's going to drop. Amp is taken by Deity. All players on red were on spawn health there. If Deity can get this this next shield belt, then that's going to put him and his team in a really strong position to make this comeback. They're 6 frags behind now. There we go. Needs to just bully people in the middle of the map with amped minigun. It's so powerful. He needs to be like spinning it up and running at people, in my opinion. There we go. Absolutely shreds the armor off 59 there, but the time he spent taking the belt means that that amp run is cut short. 7 frag lead now for Tough Bitches. 2 minutes left. There's 1 more amp run in the game. 1 more relevant belt as well. And the armor advantage is going the way of blue. People saying we should watch UTM4. The reason, probably the subconscious reason I haven't been watching UTM4 is because he would just use the bio and it will piss me off. But with 1.5 minutes left, the last few items are going to be spawning soon. I think Tuka's going down here. He does go down. Frag lead is now up to 13, so Tough Bitch is definitely pulling away in this last few minutes. Keg taken by I don't know who. And the amp's coming up. We'll go to Zill. Last chance saloon for red. Smurgle goes down. Opportunity here. 59 goes down. Great play by Zill. Needs to find a few more. This reset is really crucial. He's got 50 seconds. They have to get 10 frags here. This is a map where you can do it, but Zill's got to hit all his shots. There's just so many things that can go wrong here. He's only got 3 seconds of amp time left. He hasn't been aggressive enough to chase those last few kills. It can be really tempting to try and play it safe with those last amps because you don't want to essentially throw away your last chance to make the comeback, but generally you have to kind of go balls to the wall if you want a chance. Oh, and we're back up to a 9-point lead. Big game by 59, 5.2k damage. Nothing really close on the side of red. Deity was the highest damage player for them, 4.4. But as I said, Senator and 59, the high damage players for their team. And despite having big belt lead, big amp lead, and 100 armor lead for most of the game, red lose out on map 1, so we'll be going to map 2. And I have no idea what the maps are, so it'll be a surprise for all of us. Okay, LA is telling me to do something. Hey, I don't get it. What are you asking me to look at? I'm legitimately not seeing it. Anyway, don't want to miss the start of my map 2, which looks like it's going to be Tempest, which we haven't seen in a while. That should be fun. You like my door? Thank you, Scrims. It's a new door. Looks like red team are readied up. Yeah, we have like twice the viewers than we did in the Div 1 match. In fact, when we were just waiting for the game to start because players weren't ready, we gained like 10 viewers. Anyway, on to map 2. Tough Bitch is looking to make it a 2-0 so that they can take it in 3. Meanwhile, D1, they want to equalize the score. GVD just drops into that flak unknowingly. Deity sat himself on the 100, going to get that relatively uncontested. This is a map where team play is probably more useful than average. You want to be holding those major item rooms ahead of time. The belt's on its way up. UTM4 kills himself with a bio. So whoever was asking why we don't watch UTM4's POV, that's why. Loads of armor on the side of red. So they'll probably... Oh, huge combo. 59 just gets evaporated. And this is a 10 frag lead off the bat. Zil steals that 100. Cheeky moves. And 3 players present themselves. He just pings them one at a time. Finessing them. There we go. Shoots UTM4 for good measure. Uh-oh. There you go. Anyway, this belt's on its way up. This is a massive frag lead. GVD gets pushed off. Let's follow Deity. He's got amp belt and he's got tons of guns. His teammate steals the health though. Probably wants to go super aggressive here. Try and get as big a lead as possible. Obviously they don't want to throw away the advantage they have. So, need to be careful not to go too aggressive. This is utter domination this first couple minutes. Oh my god, the double enforcer. Actually 2 for 2 on the 100 armors, but both belts have gone the way of red. And they've had the majority of the amp time. Belts up pretty soon. Just going to show you the crane. Hope you'll appreciate this map. Tuga gets plasmid in the butt, walking away from the belt. Deity still has full belt. That's pretty outrageous. And they're now dominating, up by 20 frags. Pretty huge. Blue team yet to break double digits. Oh, GVD would have walked into that combo. Yeah, they're totally spinning their wheels at the moment. They haven't managed to get any traction on the game. And once they do, once they break this map lock, that's their opportunity to start coming back. Because I would favour them if, let's say they just they break the map lock now and it's even control for the rest of the game. I think they make the comeback based on the fact that they're higher damage players in general. But at the moment, just everything's going the way of red. $100 armor did go to Senator though. Let's see what he can do with that. But really, I think the belts have been the difference maker. It's 4-0 in belts, and that's just so much control that you're giving up if you're not contesting the belts. And most of those belts have been relatively uncontested. Maybe one player has gone in. And that's Senator going down. He was the only player on blue who had armor. Meanwhile, red picking up another 100. This belt's up in 10 seconds. Zil gets an amp. He's going to move in and clear out this belt room. He's actually going to drop. This is... I like this. He knows that his teammates have secured the belt room, and he's just going to go and hunt, not waste this amp time, knowing that he can get over towards the 100 pretty safely. So good play by Zil. He hits the dominating. There's 3 blue players in front of him here. Oh, no. He's managed to not see any of them. But he will get the 100. Man, that was a strong hold of that room, but not for any reason, because the belt's not up until for another 20 seconds. Meanwhile, D1 just back off and hold the 100 armor room. And presumably are going to move over towards this belt. It's up pretty soon. This is an early setup from Blue. We haven't really seen this yet. 59's actually moved down. Possibly... Oh, he had boots. That's all right. UTM4 making a move. And the scoreline is now only 2-1 rather than 3-1. Another amp goes to red though, and that's in the hands of Deity. He doesn't have much stack, but he's got teammates to back him up. He's just heard that lift go as well. Looking for people to shoot. Just nobody to shoot. Deity's so patient with his amp runs, but sometimes I think it's to his detriment a bit. Well, I say that, he's just absolutely won that 100 armor fight single-handedly, so perhaps not. Anyway, this belt's coming up soon. Nobody's in position. There we go. Senator takes the lift. He's going up for it. So Blue finally starting to get some of the major items. This control that Red had all game is slowly being eaten into. Swapping those weapons around, keeping their players nice and dangerous. I think getting back on top of the amps as well is going to be tough. Especially on a map like Tempest, where the amp typically gets delayed because it's hard to grab. Ooh. You'll often see teams lose track of the amp time if they don't get a couple in a row. Underarm is actually up. We'll go to Senator. Amp's spawned, has been spotted by Zill. I think he's waiting for these boots to spawn. Belt as well is coming up. That's going to go to 59. Free. Meanwhile, Deity gets the amp. Oh, Tupa is busy dropping him a gun, but just doesn't have the time. Meanwhile, Deity gets the multi-kill. People just running into him. Luckily for Blue Team, it's 59 to pick up the amp. He was still stacked, but goes 1v2 and dies. And that's really a testament to positioning, right? That hallway Deity was not stacked when he had that amp. But the combos around the corner were just brutal, and running into those is giving away free ones. Now 72 to 38. This is looking pretty much over, if I'm honest. Damage lead, well over 2,000. Blue have had a total of 7 seconds of amp time. They have been getting belts recently. People telling me to spec Zill. I'll spec Zill. Actually, I heard UTM4 charging bio, so let's spec him. Let's see how he suicides this time. Let's spec Zill. Oh, there you go. I spectated Zill. Godlike's over. The dream is ripped. And he gets headshot again by 59x. And yeah, let's get back to the real game, which is UTM4 with the bio. No one cares about the amp runs anymore. Oh, let's see how he steps on this one. Oh, wow. The plays! Does he hit this? No. Oh, he's run out of bio ammo. Let's switch away. Look at these stats again, because I can't be asked to cast. Deity, 4k damage. Zill not far behind. He's hit his 25 kills. Wait, did you say he was 5 frags from Godlike? Does that mean he died 6 times before he got a single kill? And then just went and got 23. Holy shit. The Rockets. Apparently, Zill's also a Quake player. This is the most stacked amp we've seen all game. Let's watch it play out. That was the slowest slide I've ever seen.
3 minutes remain.
3 minutes left. Only 40 frags. The difference. And Deity's just hitting direct. Padding those stats, 4.5k damage now. It's another 4 weeks then, Shocks. The VOD playlist I have on YouTube says February 2022 on it. And it's now April. And we're still going.
Double kill.
Amps actually up. We'll probably go to day. How many amps he has? Ludicrous. He's had 5. He's cosplaying as Aiko. Oh my god, no. Still actually overtaking Deity in damage. And Senator 59X kind of lacking in the damage department. We saw them go absolutely thermonuclear on this map in some of the first games of the tournament. Something absurd, like 6.8k damage on the side of 59X. But unable to repeat that masterclass today. And I think that is just a case of the tactics on the side of D1 being really, really strong. Total map control at the beginning of the game. Oof. Follow UT4, see if he does something stupid. He is the comic relief. Oh dear, 59. Literally AFK. What's funny about this tournament is the group stages went really well. And I think we were only delayed by a week, which was a miracle. UTM4 gets nuked in the last microsecond. But yeah, the group stage went really flawlessly, and then playoffs are just stalled. But never mind, we're getting there. We are getting there. I'll almost be sad when it's over. Good thing Shocks has volunteered to run the next 6 cups for us. So that's his next decade sorted. Anyway. That is map 2. I believe we're 1-1 now. So at least another 3. I think Shox will have reached the legal age of retirement by the end of this tournament. I think one-day cups work really well for dual tournaments. Because then you eliminate any arguments of, oh, well, I wasn't practicing that much this week or whatever. Map list. Nitro Tempest, Honk Temple Deck. Thank you, Barsam. So we'll be seeing Honk now, and then Temple is guaranteed, and then Deck if it goes to 5 maps. Now, I'm hoping 59 recovers emotionally from that domination that he experienced, because he's a player that can tilt and just stop trying. It's literally what I used to do when I was 16, and losing to Chumbo on deck over and over again. Come on, guys. The HFs are called. It's 5v3. One minute. So I'm told. I think I have a replay. Let's show that off. I don't even remember what this replay is. Anyway, game is actually starting, so let's watch the game. And get off auto cam. There we go. Already a bit of a setup for this first 100 armor. It's hard to control this room because it's so open. So many entrances as well. Ooh, 100 goes to blue. So I think they stole that in the last minute there. Or last second, rather. Oh, what a rocket. Pretend that was intentional. Yeah, belt's up in 10. The belt on this map is outrageously difficult to actually grab and not insta-die. So, you really have to clear the room out. Senator grabs it. Actually gets away with his life. 100 armor went to UTM4. A bit late for the belt party, but grabs some guns. And runs some parkour. Holding this amp room. It's up in 4 seconds. Oh, everybody's here. We'll go to Deity, the amp grabber of the day. That jump pad is not something you want to take against someone who has an amp sniper, because you will just die. Oh, what a shot! Misses the follow-up, but never mind. Belt's coming up. That's gonna go to Tukra. Oh, that was his teammate he killed. But we're neck and neck, 15-15, looking like a bit closer at least than Tempest, which is a good sign. Oh, Tukra misses the air rocket. He's actually 1v3 on this armor and has to back away. We'll go to GVD, let's follow him. Zill's moving back into the room. Ooh. Two blue players set up for the amp already. 59 is 1v2 on the belt. That's going to go to Zill, I think. Oh, no! Oh, thought GVD had it there. Senator got the amp, but let's see who gets the belt. That goes to Zill. Senator, though, is moving into where the 100 armor is. It's actually just been taken. So now he's looking for players to shoot. Deity's the first person he's seen with this amp. There you go, UT4 gets picked out of the sky. That was a nice shot. So a couple kills on the amp, but overall not very impactful. Total wipe of all the armor in the map, though. Deity picks up the 100, and he's the only stacked player now. Tough pitches, 6 points in the lead. Honk is an interesting map, to be honest. I think it's one of those maps that you can actually play both tactically and really just aim-based. It's quite open. You can have impactful amp runs. And you can do loads of damage with just hit scan. But getting to the amp early is really important. Trying to get the belt. Oh! Tukra gets headshot jumping for the belt. Yeah, trying to get to the belt is just difficult. And get it cleanly is even more difficult. Speaking of the amp, it's coming up soon. Zill's in position. Once again, not able to see anyone. There we go, Smuggle goes down. Still looking for players. They are chasing a small lead, but still loads and loads of time to make up for it. Interesting moves. I think Deity wants to get onto the roof here. He's used all 3 boot charges. GVD has no idea who's shooting him. Got these stats. 59 picks up another 100. Looking very even on the armors. Belt's pretty one-sided. Amps 2-1. Oh my god, UT4 just fired him. I'm getting tilted just casting. Amps up soon. 4 red players. They are here ahead of time. It's going to go to Deity pretty much for free. No one has any armor though, and this belt's up pretty soon, so you'll probably see them move over towards it. Senator loses his head. Smurgle goes down. Deity, he's got 3 HP, gets himself to the belt. Great timing, good team play. goes down to the flak. So after surviving that amp run on 3 HP by getting the belt, just in fact do no damage and then die to a flak. So never mind. The game's still close. Only a 4 frag lead. People talking about Rookie, the UT4 and 2K4 player in the chat. Definitely a very, very good player. Basically won every NA Dual Cup for like a year and a half, but then stopped playing because it's ridiculous. He's just winning everything. The only player who I think beat him in a tournament was Element for the longest time, and then Reflex came along, and Reflex and Rookie pretty close when they're both on form. I think Rookie used to play LAN events in 2K4, like proper ones, really early on. Wasn't as good as the NA players at the time, but got better over time. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Slow lead being built here by Tough Bitches. And that's despite all the free belts and amps that Red have been getting. Looks like Blue have forced himself onto this amp, and they're probably going to take it. This belt, sorry. Probably going to take it. Oh, it's so much link spam. Belt's almost been abandoned. There we go. UT4's on it. Got no gun, though. He's all out of bio ammo, so he's just going to run away. Oh, that's... You love to see that. Shock just spawning in front of you. Oh, the bio is flying all around. UTM4 somehow survives that close range flak. Dodges it again. Neo from the Matrix here. Can't dodge that one. Amps up soon. Looking like Blue have forced their way in on that despite having worse positioning. Red, they're just a bit too early. And if you're there too early, then if you get a few kills defending it and take a bit of damage, then those players will just respawn, get a free gun because you're all down at the amp, and then they can contest. It will be Senator to pick this up. What's hilarious about UTM4 is he's actually really good when he gets like sniper and amp, and he's good at hit scan, but he just wants to use the bio at all times. The lead is still looking pretty much the same as it has for the past 5 minutes. Up by 8. By no means safe, but the way things are going, it's kind of looking like this is the story of the match. Tough Bitches just looking a little bit more fighty. It's more able to do the damage, despite not getting the items. Laerty probably going down here. No, he will survive. And this belt's up soon. UTM4 kills his teammate, but also kills the belt player. So no belt for anyone. What's the sensitivity there? Because that 180 was definitely 2 swipes of the mouse. And they've actually, with that fight and grabbing this amp, they've tied the game up with 4 minutes left. Now 2 points in the lead. Laerty sneaking down low with the last few seconds of this amp. This belt's coming up. Is someone going to drop onto it? It will be Tukra. Picks it up. Oh, that's unfortunate that he ran out of minigun ammo. It's really effective at shooting people on the jump pad. Well, minigun has like 10 bullets in it when it spawns in this game for some reason. Oh, that's so unfortunate, getting knocked into the water. Game is still tied up. UTM4, only player with some armor, he's just picked up about 100. Damage looking very, very close for both teams. 100 armors are dead even as well. Big lead on the belts and the amps for red, but not manifesting as a big score lead. Amps just spawned. Red are there ahead of time. Deity's all alone, actually. He's going to pick it up. Just try and burn the amp time. Senator ends up picking it up. It's a shaft fight. Oh, Zil wins it. Guess he is a shaft god after all. Oh, that was... I don't really know why I did that. Just sort of handed the amp the other team. Maybe some mistakes being made. This game is very close. 3 frags in it, 2 minutes left. There'll be 1 amp run left in the game. And that may be a deciding moment. Damage still looking very close. Switch to Deity. He's just got that 100 armor. He wants to try and defend this belt. Probably doesn't want to take it himself. Try and defend it for a teammate. UTM4 actually made the jump and snuck around. UTM4 not taking it, and then he takes it just as his teammate's trying to take it. Oh, the ultimate troll. They are a few points ahead. Timing the 50 to the second there, I'm sure. Big amp fight. This could be the deciding moment. Score lead is up by roughly 10. And the amp has spawned. Or that push was ill-advised by blue through the choke point against high DPS guns. But somehow 59 gets away with the amp there. This is do or die with the amp. Really needs to have high impact here. He does have the 100 armor, which is great. There we go. Zil goes down. UTM4 will go down here as well, I'm sure. Oh, the chase is so rough. So much damage done by UTM4's link gun. Game is within 4, though. Oh, what a combo. Fantastic combo by 59. Total Hail Mary, but very effective. Game is within 3 with 30 seconds left. They just need a couple more kills here, but they are bleeding damage. Lots of players on blue, low HP. Still within 3, 10 seconds left. Looks like it's not going to happen. But very close. Good attempt there by 59 at the end. Let's put up these stats. I think when you look at the 12-2 belts, that I think that kind of justifies the +2 scoreline. I think red team would feel very aggrieved if they lost that game. But another close one. Let's look at that replay. What an outrageous shot to hit. Sometimes you just gotta go for those shots. Reminds me when Luxus played this game for like 3 weeks. And Luxus is one of those players that just goes for ridiculous shots all the time. And he's obviously really good as well, so he just hits them. But you don't hit shots like that unless you go for them. So sometimes you just gotta do it. Yeah, this is a best of 5. The previous matchup was lower bracket of Div 1, so this being a grand final of Div 2, it's taken very seriously around these parts, so we get full best of 5. Looks like someone dropped. I don't know who. Zill left. Maybe Zill thought it was best of 3. I'm assuming Zill's on his way back. Remind me what the score is. Is it 2-1? I think it's 2-1. Yeah, because Decker's Decider. I can't even remember who won the last map. I'm losing the plot. I think it was D1, so they're 2-1 up. Yeah, because they crushed it on Tempest, didn't they? Waiting 1 second for the players. And to be honest, Temple's a map that obviously everybody knows really well. It's been in the game for ages. And I think it's another example of a map where you can kind of play it how you want. You can play it tactically, you can play it aim heavy. But obviously there are some items where it does pay to get there early. But here we go, on to map 4. Match point here for D1. Tough bitches. They'll need to win the next 2 to stay in it. I have to admit, if they win this map and it goes to deck, I'm gonna favour Tough Bitches to win the whole final. So it might be a case of just getting through Tempest for them, tying up the score, and then they've got an easy run through deck. But still 15 minutes away from that happening. Yeah, if you're good at the 100 armor position on Temple, you can literally just rack up like 17 kills in a row for free just with minigun on people that run in and don't know when the 100 is spawning. But the hardest part about playing 100 armor on Temple is knowing when you can go and help at the belt. Because you might have to... Oh, no way! Deity kills Senator with the impact hammer. What a ballsy move, and he wins himself the belt. Outrageous play. Can't believe that. It's funny, when I heard the impact hammer charging, I just immediately assumed it was UTM4. So maybe that's a bit of the UTM4 style rubbing off on his teammates. Deity going in for the impact kill. Anyway, I'm not really paying attention. This amp is coming up. Whoever just got amp got headshot as well. I think that was Deity. Oh, amping force is so brutal. But he will drop the amp. Goes to Smurgle, who gets shot by his teammate. Oh my god, GVD spontaneously combusted there. Pretty close couple minutes at the start here. No massive one-sided lead like on Tempest. Second belt goes to Senator, not getting hammered to oblivion this time. So good for him. And 100 goes to 59, so this is looking like a strong minute or so of control for blue team. They're 2 high damage, high aim players that just gotten really stacked. 59, busy trying to shred UTM4, who has the moves of a god and the elegance of a gazelle. But I don't think it's going to save him. Actually did so much damage there. Senator yet to lose any armor. In fact, completely denied that armor. There's 3 red team players all over him. He was trying to hold it for a teammate when we switched to him, but decided to take it in the end. And him denying that armor is crucial. He's still got so much armor, he's still got 1 boot charge left. He wants this amp, and his teammates really should consider giving it to him. But instead he's going for the belt. And I think that was a bit of a mistake, because the amp has changed hands already. He could have had a really impactful engagement there at the amp. Instead, kind of floundering down the bottom. Zill, though, got too close to the edge and pays for it with his life. Eventually, the amp goes into the hands of Senator. But now he's lost his stack. Oh no. Look at the damage lead. 4 to 3k already. Senator's can get that 100. But blue looking very strong already. Only 4 minutes into it, of course, but they've shown themselves to be very capable on this map. $300 for red, and actually Zeal still has armor, so they're looking in quite good shape for this amp, which is coming up just now. UT4 trying to solo hold the top. He goes down. Senator now. This is such a strong position, but he doesn't have the HP to back it up, and eventually it will go to Deity, who's still stacked. And this is another patient Deity Emperor, but he's been backstabbed by the flat cannon. Does get himself the 50 armor, which keeps him alive. And eventually hits the shot. But that was a scary moment there. Could have been a total reversal of this amp run. But luckily, able to keep it alive. Ooh, GVD suicides and rocket jumps Deity. Oh my god. Deity, the knockback from all these weapons is bouncing him all over the place. Eventually he dies. He did deny the belt there. There's Tuker on the 100. So fairly diverse set of players picking up the 100. Looks like it's not a solo room between these two teams. Generally what happens is you start off with one player in the 100 room and then they realise that they're losing it, so you have to send another player. But it seems like both teams starting out with 2 players in the 100 room to start with. Lots of fighting going on there. But the damage lead is building for blue. Score lead not too huge. I think that's testament to the armors that red have been getting. They've got 4 to 1 belts. Not as dominant as they were on previous maps. But still pretty dominant. And they just picked up another one. The amp grab by 59 though is a bit scary. Definitely an opportunity here to crack the game wide open, build their lead. Oh, playing insta-gib here. Still wins the insta-gib war. And I'm just going to pretend he meant to fall down there. This is a 300 amp per red by the looks of things. Probably going to go to Tukra. And then there's loads and loads of time for him to get over towards this shield belt. We're doing. There we go. Oh, actually, he's not going to go to the shield belt. Deity's been all over the major items this game. Oh, misses the jump though. And it's Senator to pick it up. Shades of Nitro earlier on in the tournament. People just missing the belt jump. Much less excuse to do on this map, though. Lead is still slowly building for blue, and this amp's coming up now. No one has boots to take it. There we go. Zill's in position with 69 HP. That is just... yeah, that's a bit greedy. Basically just handed the other team the amp. Oh! Takes it back, though. Makes up for his mistake. And now he's going to help with the belt fight. Does he go long? He will. I like this move. Knows he doesn't want to push in and potentially give away that amp. Actually forces Senator to jump for the belt, and Senator already had max armor. So basically a wasted belt, especially because Zill hits the shot immediately afterwards. Oh, the bro from 59x. Not happy about something. Oh, Zill, no! This 100's up in 10 seconds. Scorer's lead is mounting. 18 is the frag difference, and it looks like control is being established a bit more securely for blue as well, so red are gonna have to pull something out pretty soon. Massive damage lead. And a cheeky headshot onto Zill, who was basically standing still up there. An amp grab by Tukra, but so many players all firing shock balls. He's actually managed to extricate himself from the situation, which is a miracle. Oh, can't hack the air rocket though. And this amp's up. Senator, Zill, they're fighting over it. Zill's actually going to hammer jump. How has he won that situation? Slowly hammer jumps up there. Senator misses the shot, and then Zill's quick switches to the sniper and takes him out. And then immediately dies to link gun. But I can't help but feel like if you're only grabbing amps because of outrageous plays like that, then you've got bigger problems. Belt's on its way up. We'll go to Tukra. Still 5 minutes left in this game. It's only a 19 frag lead. Doable. Oh my god. But actually it's a really low scoring game. Oh, no, I take that back. Normally you'd see about 100 kills on Temple. So we're exactly on pace. Oh, great flak balls by Tukra. But would have been better if they got the armor in the first place, and... what a shot. They did pick up this amp, so that's in the hands of Zill. He's going in to help with this belt fight. If you can take down Smurgle here, that's huge. Oh, the Senator, sorry. There we go. And picks up a sniper off the ground. He's got a stacked teammate. They're now only 15 frags behind or so. And so, opportunity to start mounting this comeback. Takes down Smurgle. Looking for more players. If they can get a grip of these major items, I have a feeling they'll hold on to them for the rest of the game, which could be the opportunity they need to close it out here. Otherwise, we will be going to deck, which will be the decider. Big messy fight here, and messy fights favour the team in the lead. Admittedly, the lead has shrunk to only 11. Make that 12. Make that 13. So it hasn't shrunk that much after all.
3 minutes remain.
This belt's coming out. Smurgle's already there. 2 players from red. He's been pinged by 1 shock primary. Deity actually sneaks past Smurgle and steals the belt. I assumed he was on the same team, but he wasn't. And this is one of the last amps of the game. Penultimate amp, I believe. Deity's in good position to take it. Doesn't want to walk into too many blue players though. Oh, 59 jumps in and steals it. That's pretty big. He's actually going to take the fight directly to Deity, try and get the kill. Zill goes down. Oh, what a headshot. But this lead doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And rockets like that from Senator really stop the momentum. Nice try. have a look at these stats. 100 armor is very even. Again, belts dominated by red, but it's not enough to get them over the line. Just lacking in the damage. 3,000 damage lead for blue. It's pretty damning. And lead is up nearly to 20 again. Looking very much like we're going to a map 5. Especially because 59 just got a belt for free. Damage checking pretty consistent on the side of blue, actually. Smergle playing very well, keeping pace with Senator on 59. Maybe settling into this new team environment a bit, since he is subbing. I've seen several bio kills, and only one of them was by UTM4. Alright, let's see if 59 can style on these fools with this last amp. Nope, we'll go down to Enforcer. Classic UT4 Enforcer. And it's an 11-point lead, 30 seconds left. You'd have to absolutely throw to lose this game if you're in blue's position. But I guess technically it is possible. I thought Zil was going to die there without just shooting. Oh, nearly a double suicide team kill there.
10, 9,
But anyway, the game is over. And we will be going to a map 5.
4, 3, 1. Blue team wins the match.
Alright, I'm going to be back in just a moment. I'm going to go get a drink of water. Alright, I'm back. Funny story about Aljas. The first time I met him was in like 2014.
2,
And I beat him in a duel and he raged at me and said he was a professional UT 2004 player. And then never played the game again. So I'm the reason that we were denied the joy of Aljas as a community member for all those years. Anyway, we are in game number 5. This is the deciding game, no matter who wins or loses. Whoever wins this will be crowned the champion of Division 2. It's an official title. And I don't know if they win some like scammy crypto coin, but probably. Oh, Al just remembers that. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, it's just some random, like, online game. It wasn't a cup or anything. Anyway, first 100, I didn't see who picked it up, was Deity. Oh no, Deity goes down, flying towards the belt. We'll go to Smurgle. Wow, Shock's roasting the Div 2 players in chat. I should probably have the chat on screen because in the VOD it just looks like I'm talking to myself, which is fair enough. Probably am.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Smurgle absolutely denying this amp run from ever leaving the bio room. Instead, it's going to force his way into it, takes down Deity. Already a 20-10 lead, and this is kind of what I was saying at the beginning of Temple, is that I feel like if Tough Pitches got it to deck, which they have managed to do, then they are absolutely favoured to win this. We've seen them consistently out-aim D1 throughout the game, case in point. And they're already 1,000 damage ahead, not even 3 minutes into this game. Interesting use of boots here by 59. Not quite sure where he's headed. A 2-1 scoreline. Pretty quiet, actually. Oh my, how has that happened? The Enforcer, man. No way! Can't believe that's happened. 59 wins himself the 100 armor with a pancake kill. Belt was taken. I don't know who it was taken by. Amp's actually still up. I'm waiting for someone to jump for this. It'll be Zil. He doesn't even make it to the amp before dying.
Dominating.
There you go. Dead. He's going to pick that amp up. Relatively undamaged. Oh, he's 44 health, so he will die to one shock primary. Risks it. This is a really, really slow amp run from Deity. And you've got to ask yourself if that's the right decision, given that they are almost 20 frags down already. The amp could have been an opportunity to break some of this control. Oh, Smurgle just gets a free belt. Meanwhile, so does 59. He gets the 300 armor. 7 to 100 so far. Tuka is usually a player that is very hard to get off the 100 armor. Still going for a swim. But yeah, Tuka, normally a player that's very strong in the 100 armor pit, but looks like he's having trouble this game versus the Senator 59X combo. Oh, somebody body blocked those rockets for Senator, so that was nice. But the amp's on its way. This amp is a bit delayed, which is why people aren't prepped for it. There we go, Zil makes the hammer jump, but he's running to GVD and instantly dies to a headshot. That's Zil's body down there on the floor. Double kill for GVD. Multi-kill. That's a strong amp run from GVD. Proving that he can hang with the high damage dealers on his team. Actually, GVD having a monster game here. So far, anyway. was a damage lead for a second there. Of course, as I say that, the flak cannon gods curse him. Belt's coming up. Smurgle jumps for it, but he goes down. We'll go to UTM4 eventually, but he's got no gun. Honestly, I so thought he was about to telefrag his teammate there. That would be classic UTM4. I don't even know if it's possible, but he'd find a way. Amp goes to Deity. They've had so many amps. They've had all the amps. But they tend to change hands. And he's got no backup. Oh, he's able to hit the shots though. Keeping his team in it. They are still 20 frags behind. But he's making a dent in that scoreline. Gets spawned on. That's the risk on deck. You get down low enough and people will just spawn all around you with Enforcer and kill you. 59 eventually hits the shots, but it's on a dead guy, and then Deity comes and backstabs him in exactly the same way that he did to Deity. And a belt for Deity. Man, Deity has been playing so well in terms of the items all game, but then things like that just keep happening to him. Oh, man. Oh, with that non-reg, that's sad. Nice rocket though. But not enough to hold on to that 100 armor pit. We'll go to 59. And that puts Blue in a little bit of an advantage on this next amp. It's up in 10 seconds or so. 59 can make his way over there, then that would be good for his team. Instead, he's going to witness Tukra implode on the pillar with the rocket launcher. As the amp spawns. Deity gets headshot. Zil makes another hammer jump, but he nearly craters there, jumping down. He's down to 8 HP. Probably doesn't want to go down here with the flak. Actually killed himself with the shard there. Oh, that rocket nearly killed Senator. That would have been outrageous. And his death actually handed over the amp directly into the hands of Deity. He's desperately trying to keep his team in this, but just feels like it's not meant to happen. They're down 20 points, got 6.5 minutes left. It is enough time to make the comeback, but they are, you know, they're getting everything they need, and the comeback just isn't happening. So they'd have to start doing something really differently to pull this back from the brink of destruction. Deity again, dodging for the belt, but he goes down before it spawns. It is up. We'll go to Zil. So still a red team belt. They've actually brought the score pretty close. Now only a 13 frag difference, was about 21 or 22 earlier. So they are slowly doing this. And it's only been a minute since that point, so maybe in another minute we'll be looking at a much closer game. Then we can have a really hype final map. This amp is about to spawn. Zil should really get this. Okay, Deity's going to take it. But they need to support Deity on these amps. Senator goes down. We've got the zoom in bug, so that's good. We've got Reeve FOV. But see, Deity's just given away this amp because he doesn't have team support, and that's really unfortunate. Especially because 59x is stacked. Double kill. That was a TF2 Demo Man moment right there. Just absurd grenade damage. Damage lead is being closed, now less than 1,000. And 100 armor goes to Tukra. Nice steal by him. Score lead is 10. Oh, it is Senator to pick up a belt. That's the first belt Blue have had in a long while. It's been keeping red team in this game. But getting control of this 100 armor pit is so important on deck. And that was a messy fight by Senator, so Opportunity still for red to steal this, but it will go to 59. Score lead is climbing a little bit. Great plays by 59, doing tons of damage. This amp's going to be pretty crucial. We'll go to Tukra. He's actually dropping for the belt. It's not up for another 7 seconds, and he can't really have much impact when he's here. Yeah, okay, he's going to leave it for UTM4. Good decision. He needs impact on this amp, or this could be risky. Will die to 1 or 2 nice rockets, but takes the risk, and it pays off. Score lead is 14. Definitely doable, but this comeback has kind of plateaued a bit. We're going to have to get another stretch of control. And now Tukra is eating blue team for breakfast in this belt pit. Back to what he's normally like in the pit. Let's put up these stats. Oh, he gets headshot. See, Tukra there actually 4.3k damage. Way ahead of anyone else on his team. Even though Deity, he's been having massive impact. Doesn't have quite the consistency of damage throughout the game. There we go, Deity gets another belt. Let's follow him. As he goes up top but misses the jump very slightly. And this amp's up soon, so he knows he's got such a good... Deity's really experienced TDM player, if you don't know, from 2K4, way back in the day. So he's got such good awareness of when the items are coming up. Maybe not the same aim as he used to, but... yeah, he is no doubt the heart and soul of the tactical approach that his team have been taking. Still an 11 frag difference. 2 minutes left. It's getting to that point in the game, especially when you're giving up amps like that Red team are really going to have to start making a concerted effort to either go really aggressive and win the game or lose the game. Deity gets another belt. Ludicrous. How many has he had? 6. That's double the belts of the other team combined. But look at this, 1800 armors for blue. That's pretty damning on deck. It's one of the only maps where blue team have been leading in the 100 armor department. Score has been closed to 9 now. With a minute left, there will be one more amp run. If the previous 15 minutes were anything to go by, then that amp will probably go to red, so they'll have one more chance to win this game, I think. Score is down to 8 frags in the lead. Oh, Deity goes down ahead of the amp. Zill as well is on 12 HP. This is a really difficult setup for this amp. It is going to make the jump, I think. Yep. So last amp goes to red. There's 5 frags behind now. This amp needs to have some impact. And the belt spawns. Okay, this is it. This has to be an amp run to win the game. And they've just got the 100 armor as well. Oh, but Zill eats a full... flak ball. His teammate goes down. 30 seconds for 3 frags. This is totally doable. 2 frags. Last 2 seconds of this amp. 1 frag left. It's all tied up. 120 to 120. 10 seconds left. We could be seeing overtime here unless one of these teams gets a kill. Zill gets a nice headshot, but it's tied up again. Or blue are 1 frag in the lead. Red need 1 more frag. Oh, the long last second, and it does go to blue in the end. Hype last minute of the Div 2 final literally came down to 1 frag. What a game. I think both teams can be happy with how they played in this final. Oh man, what a comeback. That last amp run really was a potential tipping point. That headshot that Zill hit in the last second as well, keeping his team in it literally to the last second. They only needed 1 more frag. And that last second of a UT4 match just stretches on that a little bit longer for some reason. I guess the announcer is offset or something. But yeah, big game by Tukra, 43-32. What a deck player. A deck head, some would say. Anyway. Whew. Well, that concludes Division 2. No prizes, as Shock said. So, sorry. But Division 1 will continue, and I imagine that will conclude sometime next year. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to sign off now. Adios. Here's a pancake, by the way. You could say that this pancake was the one frag that won them the game.